The Phoenix Suns, as of 2 seasons ago, were a 10th seed. And then in the offseason, they signed a veteran like Chris Paul. And as of right now, Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns just won the first game of the finals. So today, we're going to try to recreate that. This is the CP3 challenge. What is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and we are back with another challenge video as of today. Once again, shout out to my boy Dev. I will link his stuff down in the description down below. Make sure you guys check him out. I know he streams on Twitch. I know he sometimes makes YouTube videos. Just make sure you check him out. He gave me this great idea for a CP3 challenge. So what I did was I could have either chosen, like from the 10 seeds that were this year, I could have either chosen the Hornets or the Spurs. So I went with the Hornets. I feel like it'll be a little bit easier to try to make the finals in the first year with the Hornets, just because the Spurs, they're really good, but they just have, they have a lot more pieces that they have to find as opposed to the Hornets. The Hornets are just like a really good center away. And maybe like a little bit of bench depth, but they're very close. They're very close. They have a lot of young talent, so I figured it might be a little bit easier to do it like with them. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and go to the NBA draft. We should have pick 10 or 11. I'll have to look. Let me see. Yes, we have pick 11. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to see if we can get Terry Rozier in this first pick. See if this first round pick, see if there's anything that we can really come up with. Obviously Precious would be nice, but we have to try to win immediately. So this would add a lot of depth if we got Tyrese Halliburton and Buddy Hield. There would be Miles Turner, which also wouldn't be a bad option. But nothing that's really, well, Christian Wood would be nice. DeJounte Murray would be nice. Al Horford, D'Lo, but I'm looking for more of a win-now move, and I just don't think that any of those are. So, realistically, I think I'm going to just sim to our pick. I'm just going to take whoever's available. This is a pretty good draft class. I like the draft class that we have as of right now. All right. So, there's still some good options here. Obviously, Chris Duarte's here. Kai Jones, Dacian Nix, Usman Garuba, Josh Christopher. But really, we're looking for, so what we need is we need a player that's going to immediately, out of the gate, provide for us, whether it be on the defensive end of things, whether it be on the offensive end of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look and see what our team really needs. Obviously, we have LaMelo Ball. I think Devontae Graham is a really good shooting guard. I think I'm going to move Terry Rozier to the backup point guard position and then move Devontae Graham to the starting 2 guard. And then we're going to have Gordon Hayward as our 3. We're going to have Miles Bridges as our 4. And then for now we have Cody Zeller, but I do want to upgrade that position. So we are going to have to re-sign Zeller, unfortunately, but I think it'll be okay. We have PJ Washington still. We have Jalen McDaniels here. And then we have the Martin twins. So I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to draft another, because we'll have, let's see. I just want to look one more time. So we'll have our point guard here. We'll have our 2 guard. We'll have our 3. We'll have our 4. We'll have our 5. Then we'll have our backup point guard. We'll have our backup 3, our backup 4. So we really need a backup 2 guard and a backup center. So I think I am going to go with Franz Wagner here, which is hilarious because I'm an Illinois fan. But he is from Michigan. He does start out at a pretty decent overall for what I'd be able to get at the... actually, no. Maybe we'll go Moses Moody. It doesn't even say his potential because my scout's so bad. But maybe we'll go Moses Moody. Yeah, let's do it. I don't think I've ever drafted Moses Moody. I know I've drafted Franz Wagner before, so we just have late picks after that. So we can just sim through those. I don't really care too much about him. Jalen Green actually went 1 in this. That's kind of cool. So, Mac McClung, imagine. No. Alright. So then we'll go here for, what is this? Oh, the team and player options. Okay. So I want to keep Jalen McDaniels for sure. I do think that he provides a little bit here. Do I want to keep the Martin twins? I really don't know. But whatever. Qualifying offers, we have Malik Monk and Devontae Graham. Both have their qualifying offers here. So, this is where things get interesting because, so Malik Monk, I'm just going to offer, if you guys know the glitch in 2K, you can offer someone a max contract and then they'll accept on the qualifying. But, from there, I really don't know what I'm going to do. Obviously, I would have loved to actually try to complete the challenge and sign a veteran, but we just don't really have the money for it, unfortunately. And okay, so we got those two back, and we're literally negative. Like we have $4 million. We're not gonna be able to get anything with $4 million. So maybe what I'll do is, instead of signing someone, I will just go ahead and I'll make a trade for like a veteran. I think that's going to be the only way that we're really going to be able to do it. So everyone, we got a lot of green here, obviously, other than Devontae Graham and Cody Zeller. But Cody Zeller is getting a little bit older, and he's not really the best player anyway. So I'm not really too upset about that one. So, we will go to the training camps, we will send some of our players to training camps, and I'm going to look for a really good trade. So I will see you guys there. So this is going to be the big move of the video. I do think that, especially for the Charlotte Hornets, they don't really play a lot of defense. So I do think that adding a defensive center like Rudy Gobert is going to be a great idea for the team, just in general. I mean, now you're looking at LaMelo Ball, Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, PJ Washington, and Rudy Gobert. It's a really solid starting five. I could always change Miles Bridges and PJ Washington. I really don't care either way. And then we have Malik Monk, who is a pretty solid player. We have PJ Washington, but we really need to build up the bench. So I think I'm going to make maybe one more move, I think, and kind of go from there. So as of right now, I mean, Rudy Gobert has been in the league for about 8 years. I would consider that to be kind of like a veteran. He's almost 30 years old. So this is going to be like our CP3. Obviously, he's not as much of a leader as CP3. He's not, like his skill set is not even close to CP3. But realistically, the Hornets don't really have a whole lot of money with the contracts that they have. So I'm going to try to build up the bench just a little bit. Maybe get another backup, maybe a backup center, backup point guard, because I don't want to play Michael Carter-Williams, that's for sure. So I'm going to just try to see what trades I can come up with, and I'll be back. Since this is a one-year challenge, I am going to go ahead and try to trade for Mitchell Robinson here. It does give us a backup defensive center that I think that is going to be really detrimental to the team. I'm going to change Taurean Prince's position to small forward. It does go up a little bit, so he's going to be our small forward for this video, or at least for right now. I might try to make some more trades. I do want to get Moses Moody some minutes instead of Michael Carter-Williams, so maybe I could try to get Moses Moody for someone. So I'll try to make a trade for maybe, well, how big is Taurean Prince's contract? It's probably not very big, is it? 13 mil. So maybe I could package these two together. I'll take a look. I'll be back. Okay, so I made one more trade. I didn't think it was going to go through, so I just didn't I just didn't really try, or didn't record it or anything. But I did trade Taurean Prince and Moses Moody for Tyrese Halliburton and Patrick Beverley. I didn't really want Patrick Beverley, but it was the only way that I could get the money to work. So unfortunately, it does take Terry Rozier out of the starting five. But, I mean, I think we're pretty much set. We have, Patrick Beverley. We have Terry Rozier off the bench. We have Miles Bridges off the bench. We have Mitchell Robinson off the bench. So I think I'm going to just go here to... I don't remember which one's starting. Oh, dear. Here, let me look. I'll remember it this time. Okay, so it's Miles Bridges. So I do want to make sure that Miles Bridges' backup position, or like secondary position, is going to be a small forward, just for the mere fact, and it is. Okay. Just for the mere fact that I don't want to, like, I want him to be able to play backup small forward minutes too. So I think this is pretty much how we're going to run things. I mean, obviously we have LaMelo, we have Tyrese Halliburton, Gordon Hayward, PJ Washington. This is our quote-unquote veteran that we signed. Of course, we had to trade for him because the Hornets just could not make the money work. But, you know, that's going to be our veteran for right now. I think it's a pretty good one. Obviously, you know, he puts up really good rebounding numbers, okay points, and around all these scorers, I think that he'll be a really good fit. We got Mitchell Robinson off the bench, Terry Rozier, Miles Bridges, and then Patrick Beverley. So I think that we're just going to run it. I think that we should be okay. I think we'll win a championship? Probably not. But realistically, I'm going to give it a shot. So I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Well, I mean, we were the 1 seed in the conference, but not by a very promising margin. Nikola Jokic wins MVP. Cade Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year goes to Devontae Graham, which is who we traded away. Defensive Player of the Year goes to John Isaac. Nicholas Claxton, Most Improved. And Coach of the Year goes to Mike Malone. And Executive of the Year, Kyle Harper. So, same team there. So, I doubt we'll have anybody on any teams. I would just be willing to bet maybe defensive teams. No. Oh, just Rudy Gobert on all defensive second team. So, yeah. So we were the 1 seed, but we only won 51 games. So I can't really say I feel very confident. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. So obviously LaMelo Ball is the guy. He's genuinely the guy. PJ Washington actually had a really good year as well. Terry Rozier played all right. Actually, he came off the bench, right? I'm pretty sure he came off the bench and he was hooping. So then we have Miles Bridges. He did pretty well too. He was the one that was coming off the bench, so can't argue with that. Gordon Hayward, he played okay, and Tyrese, he could have done a little bit better. He was facilitating a little bit too much. Rudy Gobert gave us a double-double. Same with Mitchell Robinson, so our centers did fine. Patrick Beverley, I don't know why he got minutes. I should have just completely cut him out. I'm not a big fan of Patrick Beverley at all, but, you know. So I am going to shorten the rotation down to 8. I am going to go ahead and I'm actually going to start Terry Rozier just for the mere fact that he is putting up a little bit better numbers. But so we're going up against Detroit first. If you guys have like watched any of my videos and stuff, I truly do think that the Pistons have a very bright future. I really do. And holy crap, they have Victor Oladipo. I'm assuming they signed him. On a minimum? Really, they signed him on a minimum. So they signed Victor Oladipo on a minimum. They drafted Jalen Green, who I'm sure has been an absolute stud. Yeah. 16, 4, and 4 in his first year. And then they got Kawhi Leonard. Wow. And they were an 8 seed. But I do think the Pistons have a lot of potential. I'm going to do a full-blown rebuild on them here pretty soon. But I'm just going to sim through. I think we're going to lose. I really do. We actually win. Wow. I'm very shocked. So we're going up against the Magic, who have Fultz still. They have Buddy Hield, Chuma Okeke, John Isaac, and Wendell Carter Jr. So really their team didn't change too much. It's just everyone's healthy. Yeah, so everyone's just healthy. Literally they have the same team. We win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. And is it for a sweep? And it is. So we're going up against the Hawks now. Hawks pretty much the exact same team, but they got Kaminsky. And they have Lonzo off the bench. Wow. That's a phenomenal pickup for the Hawks. We win game 1. We win game 2. They win game 3. and they win Game 4. So really, the goal of this is just to get to the finals because we don't know if Chris Paul and the Suns are going to win it yet. They won Game 1 pretty handedly, but that's not really saying much. So the goal is just to make the finals. If we make the finals, not even necessarily win, I'll be happy. So we win Game 5. And can we bring it home in 6? Please bring it home in 6. Please bring it home in 6. It looks like we're going to. Okay, so we are in the finals. So technically we completed the challenge with Rudy Gobert instead of Chris Paul, of course. But it would be pretty cool to win a championship. This team has not changed one bit, except signing Doug McDermott, probably trading for Jayshawn Tate. Yeah, they traded for Jayshawn Tate this year. They have Justice Winslow, so they got a deep roster. But they take Game 1, we take Game 2, they take Game 3, we take Game 4, we take Game 5. Can we win the finals? Come on. Come on. Oh, no. And we actually do. Wow. So we actually won the championship. So I guess either way, we technically won the challenge. So that's pretty cool. LaMelo Ball wins Finals MVP, averaging 32 points a game. Oh my gosh. Wow. I was not expecting to win that one, in all honesty. Now I know, obviously I didn't sign anyone, but realistically the Hornets had almost no money, and by the time that they have to re-sign Devontae Graham next year, they have to re-sign Cody Zeller, they have to re-sign, I'm drawing a blank, but I know they have to re-sign at least one more player. So by the time they re-sign all those players, they're not going to have any money at all. So it does make it really tough to be able to sign like a veteran that's going to elevate this team high enough to win a championship. So I do think that the Hornets are going to have to make some moves in the offseason, and if they do want to, make a run for the finals. But anyway, so that is going to wrap up the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. And go check out Dev's channels on Twitch, on YouTube, everything. He's a phenomenal content creator. Just check him out. He has great ideas. So if you guys have any ideas for anything else, drop them down in the comment section below. I did just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support lately. You guys have been killing it. But for now, this is King Sanders signing out. Peace.